G'day legends, I hope you're all amazing. We have two new pedals on the bench from Gigagain today. This is their JFET comp, essentially an 1176 style compressor pedal and a dual delay called Dualay. We're going to start off with the JFET comp. I really like this little battery compartment that they've got on here. These have metal enclosures. They feel super solid. They've got some really fun little features like an on and off switch. If you're using them with batteries, of course, you can run them off a power supply as well. The JFET comp has the typical ratio attack and release controls, as well as an 1176 style input and output gain, and a dry control. The dry control is great if you want to maintain some of your pick attack and dynamics, but give this plenty of squish. 1176 style comps you use when you want a little bit of audible distortion and character. Like when you turn this thing on, you know it's on. So I'm going to lean into those characteristics on here. And then with the Dualay, I want to explore some of the capabilities as a really short slapback style echo, some faux reverb tones, and some longer rhythmic delays. You have an independent mix and time control for each delay, along with the ability to route them in series or in parallel. Let's start off with the comp and make some noise. only does the Dualay give you 2 delays, each with their own time and mix control, you've got the very cool routing option to run them in series, so cascaded together, or independently in parallel. There's also a trail switch if you want to be able to bypass the pedal and have the delay repeats continue or have them cut off. A single feedback control keeps things pretty simple. For me, the only thing this is missing is a subdivisions and a sync control, but it is kind of fun just going free time with the 2 different time controls on here and not necessarily chasing synced up delays. For really low times, you get a very cool faux reverb style effect on there, which is great for slapback and surf style sounds, kind of either way running it parallel or series. And then of course, once you get longer delay times, you can get those sweet rhythmic delays. You can have a combo of a rhythmic delay and a slapback, or a rhythmic delay and a longer echo on there. We'll also hear it post distortion for some lead sound. Gigagain were also kind enough to send out some of their rechargeable batteries. I think this is a great idea because it's a standard 9-volt size battery. I was running them in both of the pedals that we heard, but you can recharge them with a standard USB-C charger. I think this is great because everybody basically carries a USB-C charger these days to charge their phone. So if you're just running a small pedal board or you're doing an outdoor gig where you can't run your full power supply, or you're like me and you have, say, a Boss SD1 lying around at all times to boost amps when you're just jamming out or demoing tunes, having to find the power supply sometimes can be a little bit of a drag. So I think that's a fantastic idea. They're pretty well priced as well. They also sent out one of their power supplies. The thing that I like about this is it's around 199 Australian dollars, so considerably cheaper than something like a Chox power supply, but it gives you the ability to run 9, 12, or 18 volts. It's fully isolated, and there's even the ability on 2 of the ports to flip the polarity. So if you want to run something like an Eventide H90 or H9, which runs on center positive power, you don't need an adapter cable to do that. You just flick the little switch on there, set your voltage, and you can run that. I've found it runs stuff like the Strymon Timeline and Big Sky perfectly well. It's got enough juice for that. And then all the other pedals that I have on my little studio board. If you'd like to see a breakdown of that studio board in the future, let me know in the comment section below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on both of these pedals in the comment section below. I think the JFET comp is an absolute winner. Such a great, affordable alternative to something like a Kali 76. It definitely captures some of that 1176 mojo and grit. The Dualay is very cool if you're looking for a slapback echo or a nice rhythmic delay to run in front of your amp. I would say if you were looking for a pristine lead delay, you're probably going to want to look elsewhere, but both of these at the price point that they're offered at and that power supply, I think are fantastic value. Artist Guitars in Australia will be stocking these if you're looking for them. For other retailers around the world, I would say check out the Gigagain website. I want to say a massive thank you to Gigagain for sending out these pedals to me. I'd actually like to check out a few more of them. So if there's other ones you'd like to see demoed on the channel, let me know in the comment section below and we'll try to make it happen. As always, go and grab your guitars, make some loud guitar noises, and I'll see you on the next one.